So ever since I started doing YouTube, the number one request for a tutorial I get is how I do my hair. And all I do is I just tease it, and I've been wearing it like this for 5 years. So this is like something that's totally old to me, and it's really easy. I could do it in about 5 minutes, so it's a super fast hairstyle to do. If you straighten your hair, you're going to want to start out with it straight and tangle free. So that's what I would do first. I wouldn't straighten it after. I'd straighten it before you tease it. And if you have extensions, I don't know what I would do. That's a good question. I'd probably tease them while, like, put it in while I'm teasing it. So I'll do a layer, and then I'd put the layer down and put it in. That's probably what I'd do. But I'm not sure. So experiment, and I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out. I'm just starting out by giving my hair a quick brush so there is no tangles getting my way when I try to tease it. So you're going to need an extreme hold hairspray. I'm using Paul Mitchell's Extra Body and just a regular brush and a teasing comb. Now you're going to want to bring the hair in front of your ears forward. Starting behind your ears, you're going to section off a 1/2 inch piece of hair, and then I just comb it straight. And using a teasing comb, I'm going to do little back and forth motions, only touching the hair when I'm going down. Then I'm going to spray it with my hairspray, and make sure you hold it far away. And then I'm going to get my brush, just even the front out, and do still really compacted motions, just teasing at the root and a little above. Then I spray it again, and I use the front of the hair bottle to smooth it out and put it forward. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the 1/2 inch section of hair right below it. Get my teasing comb and tease a little bit. Then get my hairspray, spray again, brush, tease it, tease it, tease it, pat it down. This is what it should look like from the side. See how it's like coming up? Kind of look like Cousin It. Do another section. I usually do 4 sections, 3 or 4 depending on how big I want my hair that day. So it just depends, like if you want it super huge, do like 8. So once you did as many layers as you want, then you'll just flip it back. And now I'm going to section off a piece of my hair on the opposite side of my bangs and put it aside. Then I'll go right underneath that and section that off, grab my brush, tease it a little bit, and then spray. No teasing comb for this one, just the brush. So after the hairspray dries, just flip it down. It doesn't matter if it looks super messy right now because we're going to smooth that all out later. Now you're going to move all your bangs out of the way and get the section underneath it. Get your brush, tease, tease, tease. Make sure you get really far back so this teasing meets the other teasing. Spray. Do one more section right above your ear and flip it all back. Now grab your teasing comb and you're going to want to smooth out all the cobwebs. So just shape it the way you want, and it should look a little funny because we still have one more step. Now we're going to take all that hair we didn't tease when we teased the back or the sides and pull it up. So your bangs should be in there still. And then we're going to like sprinkle my bangs down and use the teasing comb and do a light tease and then sprinkle it all across my head. So it should be like 1/2 of my head is covered with this stuff I just sprinkled. And spray so it stays in place. And now is when it should look like done. So now we just have to figure out what to do for the bangs. I decided to braid my bangs, so I just sectioned off the front and I'm going to braid it, no French braid, and just clip it with a bobby pin, and we're done. So that's about it. Pretty simple. I hope I helped explain to you guys how I tease my hair. And if you don't want to wear your bangs in the braid, I would just tease them after, and then like I usually hold it above my forehead and like spray so it's not straight on my forehead and it's kind of like Ariel bangs. So if you guys have any more hair requests or makeup requests, let me know because I'm really bad with ideas.